community. It's Brian from Brian's Vinyl Records, and it is Tuesday, and it's time for another installment of Vinyl Editions. It's Tuesday. Usually I do these on Monday, but yesterday was my birthday, so I just want to remind everybody to keep calm, spin vinyl. So, this week I got some cool stuff and I got a surprise. We'll start with some of the new stuff I picked up. Barnes & Noble is having their 50% off sale again. And while I didn't find a whole lot there that I was really interested in, I did see one album that I thought was pretty cool. Toto's 40 Trips Around the Sun. This is their greatest hits. It's a 2 LP set and it's filled with some great stuff from Toto. So if you're into Toto but you don't want to collect the whole catalog, this is perfect. I was surprised at how many songs on here I actually did recognize. Of course you've got the standards, Rosanna and Africa, but there's other stuff on here that I didn't even realize was them. So awesome pickup, 50% off. It ended up costing me $12, worth every penny. So yeah, Toto, 40 Trips Around the Sun. A new release, let's get into those. First up, brand new from Atlantis Morissette. This is Such Pretty Forks in the Road. Absolutely great album. Listened to it last night. Her voice is just awesome. And this is a very laid back, relaxed album compared to some of her earlier stuff, but a very enjoyable album and really good. So happy to have picked this up. Atlantis Morissette's brand new album came out on Friday. Also, Friday was a day of releases, of reissues. One of the big ones was this guy here. This is Soul Asylum's Let Your Dim Light Shine. This was the follow-up to Grave Dancers Union, which spawned the hits Runaway Train and Black Gold and a few others. This was the follow-up, and I really, really like this album. I think it's a fantastic album, and I almost dare say it's better than Grave Dancers Union was. And so I was super pumped when they announced that this was going to be reissued on vinyl. And then not only that, my local record store down the valley got an exclusive pressing, 300 copies to sell only in their stores. And it's really cool. It comes on what they're calling Seafoam Green. And it's just an awesome record. It sounds fantastic. So super happy to have picked this up. A great job by Soul Asylum and the team that put this together. Just really, really awesome. The other big one that came out on Friday that I was super pumped about. Man, I've wanted this forever, but the price on Discogs and everywhere else was close to $200 for a copy of it. It had only been released once on vinyl, and it finally got a reissue. Flaming Pie by Paul McCartney. This album is absolutely fantastic. It was released in 1997 and features my favorite Paul McCartney solo song, Calico Skies, on it. Nothing else that I've found from Paul McCartney has Calico Skies on it on vinyl, except for the reissue of his Live at Amoeba, which was put out last year. But I didn't want a live album. I wanted Calico Skies studio, and happy now that I finally have it. This is a great album. It comes just a super nice matte finished gatefold. It has a little booklet in there explaining the different songs and different things on the album. And it also was done at a half-speed master at Abbey Road Studios. There's a certificate inside here that tells you that it was a half-speed master from Abbey Road, which is pretty cool. And I'm not going to be able to get it out right now, but it's in there. And just an absolutely fantastic reissue. It sounds killer. So, super pumped to have this. While I was at Down the Valley picking that up, I also decided to pick up a couple more things. I got the CD of Flaming Pie. This is the original CD, not the remastered version, but happy to have that. I also found Kisses on the Bottom. This is kind of his take on some jazz classics, so pretty cool. And then Off the Ground by Paul McCartney, I also picked up on CD as well. So happy to add those to my collection as well. After I was done at Down the Valley, I ran over to my other favorite local record store, Mill City Sound, and found a couple of Bob Dylan albums I needed. First one is Hard Rain. This is from, I believe, 1976. Is a live show, a pretty good live show. So happy to add that to my collection of Bob Dylan albums. And then also I picked up this one, Knocked Out Loaded. Now this is not thought of very highly in the Bob Dylan catalog, but the cool part is it features Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers on here on the album. So thought I want to get all the Dylan stuff, so I might as well grab this one as well. Pretty cool looking cover. Yeah, haven't listened to it yet, but looking forward to spinning it. All right, I mentioned a surprise. So what was the surprise? Well, my birthday was yesterday, and on Sunday we went to celebrate my middle child's birthday, which is on Wednesday. And while I was there, my father-in-law said he had something for me and brought out a large stack of albums. He had been given these albums from his best friend, who had got them from a gentleman he knew who was moving and didn't want to bring his albums with him. He was just going to toss them. So he rescued them and made sure that they got to me. And some cool stuff in here. Some stuff I'm interested in hearing, and other stuff. But yeah, we got James Taylor's JT album. And these things are just beautiful. This one is a gold stamp promo. But these things are in excellent shape. He took very good care of his albums. So as you'll see, these are just all going to look just fantastic. So JT by James Taylor. Also Flag by James Taylor. And again, this one is a gold stamp promo. From my understanding is the gentleman who was getting rid of these actually was new. This gentleman here, Mr. Sklar, who is bass player on a lot of classic records, and on these two James Taylor records in particular. So I guess he knew him personally. So that's kind of a cool little tidbit. But yeah, promotional copies on those. This is neat. This is Seals and Croft 1 and 2. It's a compilation of both their first two albums in full. It's a gatefold in just really, really good shape. So happy to have that. Also, we got Seals and Croft, The Longest Road. Again, just in great shape. This one here has a notch on the cover there, but still, just beautiful shape. How about this? Elton John's. This one is A Single Man. A beautiful gatefold. Look at that, just gorgeous. And of course, in just immaculate condition. Beautiful. We have Elton John's Victim of Love. Again, just a lovely copy. Showing a little bit of wear, but nothing really. This is Leotke. This is, I believe he's from Minnesota, and he had a couple things going for him back in the day, but this is a compilation of his 71 to 76. Looking forward to giving this a spin. We have a couple from Leo Saylor. This is his self-titled album here. Again, a little notch up here. And we have Thunder in My Heart, and again, a notch here, but otherwise, just beautiful copies. Cat Stevens, Back to Earth. Another just gorgeous cover, well taken care of. And this one, I don't know the band, but we got The Section, Fork It Over. And this one has the hole punch. Otherwise, again, just gorgeous cover. This one I kept aside. There were a couple in there that I have no interest in, but this one I kept aside because I want to hear this here. Love theme from The Godfather. Thought that'd be kind of fun to listen to. This is Roger Williams. This is a classical piece. This one's a little rougher shape, but still not bad. And then finally, we got a couple things from Tangerine Dream. This one is called Le Parc. Beautiful copy here. Just lovely. And this is neat. A boxed set, Tangerine Dream, in the beginning. And I believe this contains the first 4 albums from the band. So yeah, just a cool little set. A booklet inside. And then each of the individual albums in here. Yeah. This is kind of cool here. Look at this. This looks like it's probably the receipt. Great American Music. That is a place that we used to go to with my dad, my mom and dad. We would all go to Great American Music in 1986. We would all go to Great American Music and look at albums, and my dad would buy CDs, and I bought my first ever cassette tape there, which was a Beatles compilation, 20 Greatest Hits, which is pretty cool. And yeah, we would go there probably once a month, I would say. It was a a little ways away, a little bit of a drive, but we go there about once a month and just look around at all sorts of music. We buy a lot of Beatles stuff. I remember he picked up George Harrison's Cloud 9 there when it came out. I think I picked up Roy Orbison's Mystery Girl there when that came out. Just a really cool little music store that no longer exists anymore. So that's kind of a neat little tidbit to find inside the box there. But yeah, some cool stuff. I'm looking forward to spinning some of this stuff and just really listening to what it is. But super pumped that they thought of me to keep them, and now I get a chance to experience in some albums that I've not heard before. So there you go. So that's it for this week's vinyl editions. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below. Love interacting with the vinyl community. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Would love to have you along for the ride. Thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, keep spinning vinyl, friends.